Hey guys, it's Georgia. I've wanted to do this for ages and I actually just moved and ridiculously enough I kept all of my goo hoarding rubbish because I wanted to do an empties vlog. I've seen a few of them and I really enjoy watching them, so I thought I'd do one. I have got everything here. I think I'm going to do things in a sort of relatively structured order. I'm going to start with facial sort of products. Next thing I've got here is a toner, simple, kind to the skin, soothing facial toner, which looks like that. I really like this. I have obviously used the whole thing. I haven't repurchased it. I don't use a toner every day, so I haven't got around to buying a new one. But I did find this, it was good. It sort of soothed the skin a lot. It did what it said, you know, soothing. But to be honest, I haven't found a change in my skin since I stopped using it, so maybe I won't repurchase it. I don't know, maybe I'll get something different and I'll try it out and tell you guys how it went. The next thing that I've got, I actually really love this and I wish I had repurchased this straight away. This is the Super 8 BB Beblish Balm Cream, and the annoying thing about this is that you don't really know when it's about to run out, sadly. And it had pretty much run out. I really love this. It worked great with my skin tone. I've got sort of oily to combination skin, and this worked really well for me. I've got quite fair skin as well, and this worked really well. The one that I've got, that I bought just to try instead, is this Ollie Triple the Solution one, which I do really like. I bought this to try out because I was recommended to do so. Instead of repurchasing this one, I would get this one again. It's a bit lighter. This one's quite thick. For ages I was just using it sort of like with my hands, and I find it's actually easier to use a brush with this. Kind of shears it out a bit more. Because I mean, on a day-to-day basis I just wear BB cream. I don't wear foundation during the day most days. Even when I go out at night sometimes. Like I went to a 3-day camping festival over New Year here. It's really hot and really sticky and gross, and I just took my BB cream and it worked great. So if you haven't tried any BB creams before, I would recommend this one wherever you can get it. In New Zealand you can buy it off Trade Me, and I'm sure there are other international websites that sell it as well. Okay, next 4 things are going to make me look like a total MAC hoarder, but that's okay. I'm like keeping onto all of these so I can do the whole back to MAC thing as well. So the first thing I've got here is the Studio Finish Concealer, and this one's an NC15, which is like really super light, but like I said, I've got really fair skin, and this is great for the eye area. Completely empty, I've used all of it, and I have repurchased it, and I love it, and I keep using it. I've got a dark one as well for summer, for like spots and stuff on my face, but generally this one, yeah, it's perfect, it's great. If you haven't tried it, it is kind of pricey, but to be honest, even though I don't wear foundation, I always, every single day, wear concealer. Even if that's all I'm wearing, I'll wear concealer and a bit of powder and some mascara. And that's like every day. And that still lasted me like, I'm gonna say about a year. So it's worth the $40 or $50 or whatever it is that it costs, because it's really great and it lasts ages. And the next thing I've got is the MAC Studio Sculpt Foundation. And this one is in NW15, I think it's kind of rubbed off, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. As you can see, pretty much all gone. Again, I had this for like a year. It took me ages to finish it. Like I said, I wasn't using it every day. I don't use foundation that often, but I don't know, I haven't repurchased this, and it's not that I don't like it. It was okay, but I mean, I think once you find that foundation that's perfect for your skin type and tone and everything like that, you kind of stick with it. So that's what I've done. I totally would recommend this for someone perhaps with drier skin. It kind of, I mean, like I said, my skin's kind of oily, and I just found it didn't work out amazingly in terms of long wear. It, by the end of the day it would be gone or whatever. So good, but not amazing. The next 2 are the same thing. They are the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural, and I think one was light, one was medium. I think the medium actually works, I mean, despite the fact that I'm really pale, works better. It sort of brings a bit more colour back into my face. Yeah, these are really good as well. I love them. They're such beautiful powders, but the beef that I have with these is that they run out really quickly. A good dupe for these that I found is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I mean, they don't really look that much alike, but in terms of the way that they apply to your skin and everything like that, I think this works better, and this is sort of like a third of the price, so maybe if you're new to makeup or anything like that, give the Maybelline one a try. Okay, the next lot I have here are nail polishes, and now that I'm looking at them, half of them don't actually really look that empty, but they're really like they are. If you're a girl, you know what it's like to have like a pretty much empty nail polish. Okay, so the first one I've got is Lucky Lucky Lavender by OPI, and I really love this colour. I actually might buy another one of these because it's a really pretty colour. I've got one that I bought because I wanted another lavender straight away, and this one was on sale. Where is it? By Revlon, and it is in the colour Gumdrop. So side by side you can see that the Revlon one is a bit, I don't know, cooler perhaps. They definitely do look different. This one looks pinkier than this one, but they're both quite pale kind of lavenders. So I do really like this, and I totally recommend it to anybody who is looking for a shade, nail polish in that shade. The next one I've got is the OPI Top Coat. Again, it's kind of gross and glumpy, not 100% finished. I wouldn't repurchase this. I mean, at $30 a pop, which is, I think it's like $26 to $29 is how much they retail for in New Zealand, it's not worth it. Like, I have a Sally Hansen one that cost about $8, and that's way better. And obviously, like, nowhere near as expensive. I think it cost, yeah, like $8. So I would suggest that one. The next one I've got here is another OPI one. It is called Nicole Alert, and it's just this coral kind of peachy colour. I really like this. I love, again, it's a very summery colour. It's summer in New Zealand now. I'm kind of sad that this has run out. I can't really use it anymore. It's like all cracked and nasty. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is a really cool colour. Nicole Alert, would recommend it. It comes out quite orangey. It looks almost like kind of pinky-ish in here, I think, but it comes out more orange than that. The next one is, this is another OPI one. It's called Linkin Park After Dark, and I fell in love with this when I saw it in the bottle. I thought this was going to be really amazing, and I've actually talked to a couple of people who have bought the same polish and been really disappointed because it basically just looks black on the nail. Unless you have like intense amount of natural light hitting it, it can almost give off a plum kind of a shade, but it's basically just black, and I would go a couple of shades lighter. I mean, that was the idea. I wanted to have just like a deep purple, and it was a waste of money basically. The next one I have here, which looks really nasty and like maybe has got nail polish remover in it, or it's just separated and gone gross, is an Ollie Glitter Top Coat. I'll show you that bit because it's sort of what it was like. Yeah, it's an Ollie Gold Glitter Top Coat. It was just obviously just one of the little ones. I really like this. The thing that I don't like about glitter top coats, which is annoying because I loved glitter top coats, is that they're really, really hard to take off with nail polish remover. But hey, what can you do? Okay, on to the next lot is hair products. And most of these are dry shampoos. Okay. So I've got two Batiste dry shampoos here. One is in blush and one is in original. If you live in New Zealand and you like dry shampoo, you probably have the same problems that I have, and that it's really hard to get a hold of. I live in a smaller kind of city. I don't really live in one of the main cities. Maybe it's easier up there. I did actually go up to Auckland a couple of weeks ago, and I found some cheaper, dry shampoo, and that's cool, it's good, but I mean, I use this like on an almost daily basis, and it runs out really quickly, but I really love it. The only place I found where I live that sold these, I've bought them out of all of the few ones that they have, which makes me really sad because I haven't ordered anymore. But yeah, I really like, if you can get your hands on Batiste dry shampoo, it's my favourite brand so far that I've tried. The next thing I have, it is the Redhaired Superstar, and this is a volumizer. You put it in your hair after you've showered, towel dried your hair. I used to just get a little bit and sort of like, again, just work it into the roots and then blow dry my hair upside down. I've got really like quite flat hair, so as you can tell, I've gone to quite a lot of effort to put a bit of volume in my hair. This is really good. I've had this for literally like 2 years, and I used to use it almost every day. My hair's a bit shorter now and doesn't have quite as much of an issue, as well as I started using dry shampoo, so it's not quite as necessary. But yeah, no, this is really good. I will get this eventually. It's on my list of things. I will pick some more of that up. The next thing I've got here, which is also not quite empty, I should probably do something about that, is the Joico K-Pack Argan Oil, basically. So same idea as Moroccan oil. I know there was like the big fad with Moroccan oil a year or so ago. I got given this one by a friend and I really liked it and it worked well, and I thought, and it's sort of like the cheapest of the Salon brand argan oils, and I've just bought this one again. I thought about trying some of the drugstore brands. Have any of you guys tried the kind of like the L'Oreal ones or the whatever other brands there are? I don't know. I haven't. I've just bought this one again, so I think it's about $30, but I mean this lasted me, I would say 6 to 8 months, and I use it quite a lot. I really like this. I would definitely recommend it. Okay, the next lot of stuff is kind of like miscellaneous. Oh, I remember when I was making the bag of things, it was sort of mid-January, and I put this in here. This is my Rhythm and Vines 10-year celebration wristband. Is it empty? Is it appropriate to have it in an Empties vlog? So this is from the festival that I was telling you about earlier, the 3-day festival where I basically just wore BB cream and didn't need foundation even though it was searing hot, and we were in the middle of, like, it's called Rhythm and Vines. For those of you from New Zealand, you'll know what this is. For anybody outside of New Zealand, it's a 3-day-ish, I mean the music is on for 3 days. People camp out there for like anywhere between like 3 and 6 days. In the searing hot heat of Gisborne, and Gisborne is on like right on the point of New Zealand. It's the first place in New Zealand, first, you know, colonised, civilised, is that politically correct? Apart from Antarctica, it's the first place in the world to see the sunlight, and it is like so ridiculously hot. It's insane. R&V, Rhythm and Vines, this is the third time I've been. I had a really good time. I was in treble camp, which was on site. Were any of you guys there? Did you enjoy it? Who was your favourite act? I liked all of them. I'm gonna be diplomatic here. I liked everybody. But yeah, no, I had a really good time and I totally recommend it. It's R18. The campsite that I went to was R20, which is so much better than Baywatch. For anybody who is over 20 and thinking of going, I would definitely recommend on site. And it's so much handier being like next to the festival rather than having to beat the, you know, bus ride. The next thing I've got is kind of like almost like a medical thing. It's called Egoderm cream. I get quite bad hay fever, and with that comes sort of like skin reactions, like itchiness. I have used hydrocortisone in the past, but that's quite, your skin can get really addicted to that really easily. But this is good. This is kind of, it seems sort of more natural. I don't know, maybe it's not. It looks kind of nasty. It's like brown. See, there's still a little bit left in there. It's brown, but it's really good. It's really soothing. I often use it like on my eyes, and it's really good. So would recommend that, would rebuy it. And then the last thing, which I'm so sad that this has run out, is my Ikoya candle. I got given like 3 of these for my birthday last year and I've been through all of them. This was the last one. I even emptied it out like with hot water and the idea that maybe I'd put another candle in there, another Ikoya one, try and like recycle the glass casing, but I don't know if that's possible. This one was Sweet Pea and Jasmine. These smell so good. I love these. I would definitely recommend. And they make great presents. They are quite expensive. I think they're about 40 or 50 bucks each. But I would so recommend them. Yeah, so those are all my empty things thus far this year. So let me know if you guys have tried any of these or any dupes for them, any alternatives, and what you thought of them. So I would love to hear what you guys have to say. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up it. Really means a lot if you do, and please take a minute to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!